spot, and you know I'm steady blazing.
Everybody sleep, man.
Pisces, how you getting on? It's very early in the morning, but how are you, Pisces? We are going in reverse order. You could definitely be dealing with the name Laura or the law or a court case or a suitcase. You might be going on a trip and a journey and going on holiday eventually is what I'm hearing, Pisces, for a lot of you, because I'm definitely hearing things being shoved into a hole, but I'm also hearing like being shoved into a blender as well and mixing a load of things up. Anyway, Pisces, before we get on with your channel messages, this is what they are. This is not the tarot reading section, but there is one, but I will explain about that at the end. But if you've just found the channel, this is the bit where I just channel spirit messages for the month, okay? So what we have at the moment for February, Pisces, is a lot of doctor appointments or doctor mix or mixing and mastering music, because they keep saying, I mean, one of my favourite people is Dr. Mix, but a lot of mixing and mastering, like blending things together, because, okay, slow down, because you've got a lot of messages here that all resign. Some of you are going to resign, I feel, or sign something. Some of you are going to sign something, or sign language, or Simon, the name Simon, or Cynthia. So I say, but like S Steve. I'll give myself a snap. But like front and back, snap. Oh, someone's taking a no. But like someone's going like that. Taking pictures from front and behind. But before and after, like a before and after. Now, okay, I'm gonna break these down slightly for you. You're definitely dealing with a breakdown service. Someone could be having an emotional breakdown. Could be something to do with around the Cancerian for a lot of you. Okay, but they're coming in thick and fast, Pisces. So for a start, someone around health is getting better and better and better, and you're getting better at your craft, okay, and getting better and better and better and better. Now, I don't know if this is anything where there was a physical ailment or whether you work for clients that they come in like unwell and then you make them well, which is like a doctor or something like that, right? Because I'm hearing that whatever it is that you do, people come in and you make them better. Okay, so, and you're getting better and better and better at it. But some of you, though, at the same time, are also getting very better if there was an illness, right? So I don't know if there was cancer or any kind of like serious treatment that anybody needed, because I'm definitely picking up appointment and ointments as well, like a rash or something where you might have needed ointment and that would be getting better. I mean, I don't know what that's for, but like ointments and appointments. Announcements as well, like making an announcement. So there seems to be a lot of like public announcements or public speaking, or like going to meetings and having to do a seminar or something, or also a seminar which would also be around music as well. Okay, because I'm hearing a symphony as well, but Cynthia, but also symphony as well. But I keep hearing like a lot of S references, sex. There's a lot of sex on the beach, but a lot of sex on the beach. They're saying like beaches or bleaches, which would be Betty. You've already got Betty Crooker, but both of those are one a narcissist and two cooking references. Okay, but like by hook or by crook, Peter. Or pan, but pots and pans, by hook or by crook. Okay, well, hold on, too many to work out all at once, Pisces. So first of all, doctor's appointment. Some of you, like, you're inpatient, outpatient, you're dealing with a temperance and you're dealing with Sagittarius and also Libra. Okay, this person might have both of those in their chart. Okay, there's going to see a like doctor and going to see appointments for yourself also, okay, that might be coming up in February. And it feels like that it's making me feel better. Whatever it is, it's making you feel better. Now, I myself, I'm a Pisces, and I do have to go to sleep apnea clinic, and all that seems to have worked out, and now I'm actually going. Long story, not going to go there. But yeah, so that could be coming up where you're going back. Because it feels like that you're going back and then going back again, right? So it's kind of like this to and from Libra swaying energy of around also Gemini, of like going to and going from and going to and going from, and doing a lot of 7 energies, Cancerian, but a life path 7, but like going to and from, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. You definitely got Gemini, Libra. Okay, references. I just realised this thing squeaks. So you've got these things that are being blended together and mixed quite well. They're saying that a lot of you are doing also cooking references, or like a cooking program, or like going to do something where it involves food. Okay, now if you're not doing anything artistic around food, you could be dealing with anybody that is also autistic, because I'm also hearing autism. Okay, I'm also hearing orgasm. So some of you are definitely orgasm, and some of you are like gasmic, gasping for breath. That might be sleep apnea, that could be me, but like gasping. Okay, but yeah, take my breath away. Something shocking takes your breath away, whatever it is. But or breastless. I'm also hearing breastless. So I don't know if any of you had like a Cancerian mole or something, or Melissa or M. Anything beginning with M, where it would be an operation to do with cancer, or an operation of an enlargement because of all the bigger references that we went through last month. Okay, and it seems to be this like inpatient, outpatient. I'm getting inpatient, but I'm also going as an outpatient. Like I'm going to see the surgery, I'm going for surgical procedures, where it would be like an inpatient, outpatient. So it'd just be like, I'm just popping in, have a clientele, blah, 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 have a talk, have a discussion, and then I'm coming out. So it feels like whatever operation this is, it doesn't take long that you would be staying there long. Like it would just be more of a flying visit, if you like. Now, some of you, if you are going on holiday or going to see somebody, it would be like a flyover. Like you would have to fly to see this person, but it would be more of a flying visit, right? So it would be like where I don't stay long, but I can come, but I can't stay long. I'm just coming over and then I'm going back. So whoever this person is in your life, it could remain to M, anything to them. But Jen, also Jenny, Jennifer, Jenny, don't be hasty. I'm also picking up references of what do you call it? Oh, Jenny, don't be hasty. Na 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 na, you're pasty. Someone's pasty. Someone's getting clammy. But Jenny, don't be hasty. Palonatini or Paula Penta. Hello, I haven't seen you for a long time. But there's something like, man, I haven't seen you for ages. I haven't seen you in a long time. But something about pasty and hasty. Now, turkey baster. Some of you are going. Some of you are trying to get pregnant in a certain way with a turkey baster. I mean, why have that? Unless it's just cooking references. But they definitely keep saying masturbator or beta or baiting fish. Get in, Pisces. Woo! But something to do with get in, just get in, just get in, just get in. Get in the van. Someone does things for a living where they drive children that may have disabilities that could be around the people suffering with autism and stuff like that. And you travel and journey and do things like I used to in my old job, which is children of disabilities. You pick them up, you take them to school, and then you come back and then you do it again in the afternoon. There's another Pisces that I know that probably, Grace, that probably watches, that does that also. So you kind of got this, don't make haste graced, disgraced, someone's disgraceful. Someone's disgraced. Sorry, that's probably a client. Yeah, I'll get back to you in a moment. Wow, you're a new person. Sorry, can't read your name out. I'll get back to you in a bit, but I will have got back to you by the time you've seen this. So you've kind of got this hasty, like Hastings, the Battle of Hastings, or like a battle cat with a Leo. Adam and Eve definitely having a fight with a narcissist. That could be a Gemini, could be a parent, could be a grandparent for a lot of you. Okay, and you're having a battle with them. Some of you are going to a court battle and taking this person to the cleaners. Okay, this person could also be a cleaner. They just clean, and clean. Ching, ching, ching. From China, also from China. Okay, this person also, be careful because they're a narcissist, and I would say that they're going to try and get back into your good graces and into your good books, and then whilst in your good books, they turn more into a karmic book of shadows. So this person, basically, they might have a shadow on their lung. I don't know, I'm picking up my own lung. my own lung, or my iron lung. I don't know, some of you Pisces could be suffering with your lungs, or breathing. Suffering with breathing for a lot of you, or breeding. There's not every Pisces out there is going to want to be breeding. It's either breathing, breeding, okay, or reading. Me, I can't read. I'm dyslexic. I can read, but not very well. But reading, writing, can't write either very well. But I can do other things. So basically, using what you have, Pisces, using what you have as a gift of knowing that you're good at what you've got, is kind of like I use what I have got and I don't use what I don't have, right? So you've got Libra references. I'm going to use you, I'm going to abuse you, or I'm going to use you. Okay, don't go back to your old boss. But again, don't go back to your old ways. They're saying, so like I said, don't get mixed up, because you've got Libra, Gemini, Pisces references, and trust me, there are going to be so many people in your life that have these placements that you may not even realise that they have these placements, and it would be them. Say for instance, you deal with someone called M or Emily, right? Or E, okay? And you know of a person and they've got, say, Libra in their chart or something like that, okay? You're probably dealing with that person, as the mother also maybe of your own has that in their chart as well. So don't get these messages mixed up. I'll try and break them down for you, because you've kind of got this mixture of energies that's coming towards you, of like where it's spirit that have put all of these into a blender, they've shoved them all in and they've mixed it all up, okay, and things are getting mixed up, like my words are getting mixed up, or I'm getting weak at the knees, okay, or I'm getting weeklies, or dailies, weeklies, or like bi-weeklies, or like, how can I explain it? The people that are in your soul groups at the moment, they've all been put into basically a karmic blender. They've all been mixed up, and don't get things mixed up, Pisces, because all of these people, if you don't know yours and theirs and everybody's chart, and the people of your soul group don't know the people within their chart also, you're dealing with a lot of people that have the same placements, and it's time, metaphysical, and it's just happened where a lot of people have got these same placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, parents, children, clients, so on and so forth. Okay, so Spirit's saying don't get lost with the messages. Okay, so Virgo, you got big Virgo energies around you. Don't get lost. Don't get things mixed up. So I don't know if you're patching it up with someone, okay, and you don't want someone to get the messages mixed up, because I don't know if you want to get mixed up with them again. That's what I'm saying. For a lot of you, there might be someone from your past, and you're saying, look, I don't want to mince my words, okay, and I don't want to lead you on, Lee, the name Lee, okay, but I don't want to lead you on, but I don't want to get my words mixed up with Emma or Emily, or I don't want to get things mixed up where I don't want to repeat the same thing again. It's kind of like I'm going to say it once and I mean it. So it's kind of like I don't want to get you. It's kind of like it's like I want to get you, but I don't want to get you. Get me? No. So you kind of got no to someone, yes to somebody, right? That's why you're dealing with Libra around you, and Gemini. And you've got a lot of air signs here in your energy, a lot of yes answers and a lot of no answers, okay? And this is also representing Libra as boss, Libra as job, so yes, no answers. You're dealing with also yes, no clientele. You're dealing with no to past, yes to future, okay? Well, you should be, that's because that's what you've got coming up. You've got a lot of questions that are going to be spiritually told to you during this month of February, Pisces, but you have a lot of decisions to make of whether you want to go back to your... See, when you start moving on forward, this is where your past comes back to reconcile, basically, or talk with you, and you have a chance to either, one, reconcile with them and be friends, or two, go back into be friends. So some of you have got the references of where there's a woman that likes women and men, okay? So I don't want to get those messages mixed up. But you've definitely got, let's be friends with the lesbians. No offense. But like, can we be friends? How can we be lovers if we can't be friends? And how can we be friends if we can't be lovers either? So you've definitely got something to do with mothers and also lovers, Gemini energies for sure. Okay, and how can we be parents if we don't get on? So how can we be friends if we don't get on? And how can we be lovers if we are in love? So you've kind of got this lovers of Gemini, people that have got so many placements of air in their chart that are around you, and it's all dealing with mothers, lovers, and some mothers do have lovers. So your mother has a lover, could be a Leo for a lot of you. Lovers of Leos, kings of Leon, but the kings of Leo, but the trio, you're definitely dealing with free energies here. I mean, you always get wangled up with somebody that has somebody, and it always happens. You get tied up, mixed up with somebody that is mixed up with their past still. Okay, they're still getting tied up. So somebody's getting tied up with around a Capricorn energy, your past. So if they were cheating and they went off with a Capricorn, they're still going back to a Capricorn for a lot of you, and they're still getting tied up with their ex. Some of you, they're getting tied up physically by a person, or because I keep picking up Pisces, Capricorn getting tied up, or like in a good way, okay, but also then in a bad way where there's a mixture of this person could have children and they get involved with the person that they have kids with, and that's the involvement, right? A Volvo or V, anything to do with V. But they're saying, I don't know if there's anything to do with VD, vaginal dryness, or whatever it is, or what is VD? It's some sort of disease, right? I don't know, or something to do with dry and wet and wild and dry. Someone makes someone dry and somebody makes someone wet. So you've kind of got this energy of a twin flame, the master of some, but like a twin flame soulmate connection of someone that's married, or with somebody that's with a ex that makes them dry, compared to where it's like a twin flame soulmate energy that makes you wet. So you've got where I'm making you wait because this person makes me wet, and you make me more dry than anything else. So you got things that are drying up as things that are, I mean, what is this, a weather prediction again, Pisces? But like wherever it seems to be dry, that's drying up. The new is wetting up. So you've kind of got, if you've got anything, you've got so many references of Libra. I always get confused around that energy. Like well, Gemini's as well, because I have that in my moon. So like you've got energies here that are, things are drying up and it's like going rotten and stale and it's just dry. It's just, no, that's just dry. Here you've kind of got this, well, that's wet. So what, I mean, is this a taste test or something? Like, well, that's like, stick my finger in there, that's like dry. But I could stick my finger in there and that's wet. So man, you're definitely dealing with maybe a player, maybe, I don't know. But like some, I don't know what they're saying, Pisces. Something is dry, something is wet. You're gonna have to wait out and find what that is, because you're definitely making someone moist, I would say. And you could be well baking a cake and seeing if it's warm or hot, because they're saying, well, that seems to be quite like warm, but that one definitely seems to be smoking. So you've kind of got this where something is like, I don't know, but this is like smoking hot. They're saying like somebody's smoking hot. So it's making someone clammy, put it that way, Pisces, for a lot of you. Okay, let's get on with something that, okay, towards the end I will wrap these up for you, okay, but so far you kind of got inpatient, outpatient. Some of you work for a hospital. Some of you are also going to the hospital as a patient, and then you come out and it's a very quick flyover, quick visit, okay? Or you do something that's very quick, it doesn't last very long, but it kind of makes you go, right, or come. So it's kind of like a lot of phallic references as well as a lot of doctor's appointments. It might be something that is on your body that kind of is giving me these sensations, because it might mean that after this you don't have any sense, which means sense or like any sensations, like, so this could be a breast enlargement, or somebody that you're indicative with doesn't have any sensation somewhere, and if that is involving an enlargement, or I wouldn't have thought so much, because it feels like that someone's having this op, right, and it feels like that after the op I'm not going to have any nerves, like I'm not going to have the nerve to do anything, or I'm not going to have the nerves in my physical body where I would actually feel anything, but at least they will look great. You've kind of got this energy, I can't feel anything, but it looks great, or I can't touch you, but it looks fantastic. So you've kind of got this metaphysical pictures kind of energy that is of someone that you can see, but you can't touch them. So it means that you don't live, or you're not anywhere around this person at all, but you can see this person, which means that you either do speak to them via a camera, or you speak to them on the phone, but you definitely know this person is and you've seen them. Now, you've seen them in a different light, meaning that you've seen them in the shade, you've seen them in the dark, and you've also seen them in the light, and they've got Virgo in their energy, for sure. And you've seen the dark side of this person, and you've also seen the dark side of their moon. So you've seen their butt, for a lot of you. Okay, so anything beginning with B also, I keep picking up the name B. But you've seen this person's front and back. Okay, now you kind of got 7 references of like back and forwards, rocking chair, elderly person. For a lot of you, you do look after someone that rocks. Okay, Roxy, the name Roxette or Roxy, but you've definitely got rocking up or cooking up for a lot of you. References, that is also around music, because that is also cooking up. For a lot of you, if there's drugs and alcohol, you could be going back to the old drugs. If you know a person and they go back to their ex, that person's taking drugs, they're rocking up, they're taking illegal substances and cooking. So cooking up on a spoon could be anything to do with heroin or cocaine or crack. But you're definitely seeing someone's crack, that's for sure. So whichever way this crack runs up, is that it's going to be running up a huge hill and running up a huge bill. So if you're indicative with a drug addict, they're going to be running up a bill, okay, and they're going to be draining your account because they're a drug addict. So don't get involved with drug addicts. If it is something that of a big operation, it's going to run up a bill, right? If it's electric, it's going to run up a bill, okay. But running up a hill, running up the bill. So. Or ringing up the old bill, so that would mean that someone's going to get the police onto them, because I picked up references of Roxette. So references of drugs, anybody that's an addict or anybody that's drinking or driving or doing anything illegal, then somebody is going to be phoning up the police on this person, because they're probably rocking up at someone's house, like taking drugs in someone's house. So if you have somebody that is around your house, they're drinking and taking drugs, if you know that, then this person is probably going to try and steal money from your house, is what I'm hearing. So be careful around drug addicts that are all around you. Get rid of these people. Sorry if you're a drug addict, but you know, you'll know your own behaviour, trust me. So if you know your own behaviour, then go and get help, okay, and seek it somewhere else, is what I'm also hearing, okay. Seek help somewhere else, because that's what I'm hearing a partner saying. Go and get help. Go and get help. Go, just get out. I'm hearing just get out, go, just do whatever you want, get away, get out, go and seek help. You need mental health. You might work for mental health, or someone is crazy with you and you're just like, just get out. But I'm also hearing this, I'm crazy for you, but I'm crazy over you. Like I'm over, done, Putchy, done, but done, I'm over, I'm finished, that's it, no more, okay. So if you are trying to like, I don't know, go on your diet or stop smoking or whatever, you're really trying very hard to not do it, whatever it is, because it feels like no more, okay. And I don't know what those references are coming in for you, Pisces, of what this no more is, but more, because you've got a lot of references of more, right? Because you've got no more to the past. I'm not going through this again. I'm not doing this over and over again. I am not going to go keep swimming in a fishbowl, running over the same old ground like 2 lost souls, swimming in a fishbowl. I'm no longer doing that. That is more of a what was a 6 of cups that went more into a 2, because you've got a lot of soulmate references around you, if I'm honest, Pisces, that might get confusing of mirrors. Okay, so. So what we got? So, wow. So you got quite a few there, Pisces, if you know and understand how I channel. A lot of references around, because you got a lot more. Sorry, we're going to go on for a little bit. But you got a lot of references around doctor's appointments, inpatients, outpatients, medical procedures coming up. A lot of patients and a lot of clients. Okay, a lot of planes. A lot of planes. Oh, flight, plane. Sorry, you keep changing your name. Flight plane, you keep changing your name. And that might be Sassy's now turned to being engaged. But someone's changing their name in D-Pole or from Poland, or they're changing their name, meaning I've changed my name and then I'm going to change it and change it. So you've definitely got someone that's spying on something, keep changing their name. I mean, why do people keep changing their name? I don't know, but I'm going to change my name. Unless you're getting divorced and you're changing your name, okay? So you kind of got that. So doctors, appointments, clients, inpatients, outpatients, cooking, mixing, putting things into a blender, seeing what comes out, and it seems to be mixing quite well. Like you're mixing in and blending in quite well with things. So if you've got music references and you do things like I do, that is mixing, mastering music, throwing them all together, see what you get. Sorry about the noise. Seeing what you get, seeing what comes out. Okay, you're definitely dealing with temperance and also Libra, and let's just put all these things out there and see what we get. So you've kind of got this sharing with also someone that is Sharon or Karen or Carrie, but CC, but like I'm sharing something with you, which means like drugs and alcohol, someone might be going to AA also, so that would be sharing your story, standing up and hello, I'm an addict, all that kind of stuff, right? So some people may be going to a rehab, and that might be when you tell these people that you're going to have to do this yourself, I can't do it for you, you're going to have to do it yourself. So you got someone around you, maybe of a narcissistic energy, that is now baiting you, okay, into doing everything for you again. That's where you're going to say, no, it's okay, I've got this, I can do it all myself, I'm not going over the same old thing over again. That would be a narcissistic mother or someone that does that as well. They kind of take your toys away from your pram as such. These can be cars, things, toys, fucking anything in your life. They take over, they do all of that, you have an argument, they stop doing all this kind of stuff for you. You say, you know what, I'm not bothered. You're on that timeline now. This person's going to be trying to take over, take control of it, in order to put it in front of your eyes, smoke and mirrors, to whip it away, to use it against you. So you definitely got a big narcissist. If you've been doing really well, okay, and you've had a big breakup, split up, and you've learned to become more self-sufficient in any way, okay, if you become very self-sufficient in looking after yourself, okay, if that energy is there, don't go back to the past. Don't let this person start taking over, and just continue to do that. That's what Spirit is saying, right? Continue to do it yourself. You don't need help. Okay, you can do this yourself, right? So don't worry, you've got it, Pisces, and I've also got your back. Okay, so don't worry about that. If anybody starts to take over, don't worry about people taking over. Just relax, you've got it, you're fine. Don't go back to your old ways. Now, if there is an addict here, don't go back to your old ways. Okay, do not go back to your old ways. So that's that kind of covered up that you've got coming up for your February, Pisces. Okay, so you get me? Patience, impatience, outpatience. Those star signs: Libra, Sagittarius. A lot of clients, a lot of patience, a lot of time. You give someone a lot of time. I need a little time to work it out. So someone just needs a little time. Could be Libra, okay? But someone just needs a little time to work something out, to figure it out, okay? And then you've got like going to the hospital, having appointments. Some of it's breathing, some of it's breast reduction or enlargements. An operation that may involve a scar, something that is I forget what channel message I was kicking on, but you got those messages there. Okay, so Smokey Joe equals Smokey Jim Carrey James. What on earth is that for? Why did I write that? Smokey Joe, something to do with lungs, smoking or something like that, or you're really trying to stop smoking, or really trying to stop eating, getting healthy, getting fit, and you're really trying to stop, right? Because I'm hearing Smokey Joes. So someone likes those things that you get in America. What are they? Sloppy Joe? Sloppy Joe? So you're definitely whatever. Man, you're making someone sloppy. That's it. Soppy. Soppy and wet. Someone's very kind, caring and soppy. Like, because I can see like a puppy. Or you're seeing someone's cat or their dog. Or it might be a Leo. But like you're seeing someone's soft side and someone's nurturing energy. And you got the Dimes are here. So you've definitely seen inside this person. So whatever it is they could have been showing you inside. Because you might be either one, getting pictures, or two, going to the doctors, and it would require someone doing that and having a look inside. Because they're definitely saying that there's a box. Be careful when you open Pandora's box, but you've definitely opened this box and you're like, whoa, what is in this box? Look at all of that good stuff in there. So whether this is a woman's box or a man's package or a box, or it's a physical box that arrives and you're like, man, what is in there? Look at that. I've just won a prize or I bought something that's huge. Well, they're saying like that. So whatever that is, it could be phallic as well as anybody beginning with A, Alec, Aleka, Aha, anything like that. And it's arriving and it's big, right? So you've kind of got these big energies, like big things starting to really churn out and like throw them out there and throw caution to the wind and just like ready and willing and just like want to go and just want to get going, and you know, all of these like good vibrant energies for a lot of you that could be relating to like colours and things, or something that just really gets your goat going, okay, and you're kind of like adding more to it and adding more and adding more and adding more, okay. You're definitely dealing with an Adam and Eve, or someone that's got curtains and blonde, or like Prince Adam, but Gemini energies for a lot of you. More customers, more cream. Now, what's that? The cream of the crop? I keep picking up like an ointment or cream, or someone's putting cream all over them. I mean, what, you putting a cherry in someone's hole? Or what is it? Because I keep picking up someone being filled up with cream. Now, if you're on a diet, that sort of cream really isn't very good. But I definitely keep picking up either an ointment where it's going to take cream, or you're definitely putting cream on somebody, that's for sure. That's definitely what I'm hearing, like they're going to put cream all over them. Or ice cream, like ice cream all over them, or like something is melting and dripping wet, like a fuck fridge or something. I've got no idea. But whatever it is, it's dripping wet, they keep saying. Hopefully no one's eating like lard and dripping. I mean, God no. I mean, me, I've been on a strict diet and I'm really enjoying it. And to be honest, what the narcissist took from me is actually great, because it's actually getting me out there and walking a hell of a lot more, becoming very self-sufficient. So again, if you've been doing that, Pisces, keep doing that. Don't worry about this person, because they're probably going to start tempting and luring you back into like I'll do all this kind of stuff for you. No. You know, keep on your path. You've been doing well with it. Stick in there. Okay. That's to do with a mother, right? If you live with a mother or a grandmother and they've been taking things from you and like using, like I said, you know, you have to be very careful around narcissists. They can use things like cars and transport and I don't know, doing certain things that a normal person would do, but then all of a sudden they stop doing all of those kind of things. But if you are mothers, don't worry about it. I'm just probably relating to stuff that goes on in my life. Okay? But someone that can try to, like, I don't know. Anyway, deal with it yourselves, because I know what my energies are. Okay. But like I said, things of narcissism can be where someone starts to... I mean, it depends. You know, you could have Pisces in your chart and you do that for a reason, right? Which means you cut someone off. You cut someone off financially, or you cut them off using you. So if you've got somebody rising Venus or Jupiter, that just uses you all the time, okay, then cut those people off and cut that energy off. If you're providing a service, that's different. If someone is personally in your life and they use you, because this person could be using drugs or just using you, bruv, fuck off with the users. Get off, go, get off. Go away from the channel, get away, go and find someone else. Okay, users. Okay, they just use people for stuff, and they come in, they get it, and then they go off and use it in their own manner in certain forms or other, but they're definitely saying a user. Okay, use and abuse. I'm going to abuse you by using you, and so on and so forth. But that can be, like I said, cars, houses. You know, I'm going to make you homeless, I'm going to threaten you with this, I'm going to threaten you with that, and blah, 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 blah. Narcissism. So, but good energies, Pisces, more. And I come up with that because of Dr. Moore, or Dr. Morse. Right, now that doctor's here. But, like more. They just keep saying there's more. There's more. You haven't even seen it, Pisces. That's what I'm saying. You haven't seen the amount of obscene stuff. Oh, we like a bit of obscene. So it's kind of like that. You haven't even seen it yet. Like there's this surprise that you haven't seen yet, Pisces. I should be putting these out straight away, but they're saying that there is something that you want to see, but you haven't seen half of it yet. Like, you've only seen half of this person. You haven't seen the whole lot, or you haven't seen what this person can do by pulling things out of their box. So whatever it is, like, this person's got more tricks, right? But you've also got the tricks up their sleeve energies as well, or Steve's. There's other Steve's out there. You haven't even seen what Steve's got. Oh, what on earth is that? Like, you haven't even seen Steve. You haven't even seen Steve yet. So I haven't seen, man, I'm coming up in this, but this is my own, this is my own channel. I get 3, because I am a Pisces. Right, but unless you're a Pisces in a third party, that's going to be very awkward. Because how are you going to fit all those in? So you're like, well, how can I fit all these appointments in? So again, you've got these appointments. How can I fit all these appointments in? I've got loads of appointments and stuff like that. Loads of clients. More. 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. Whatever that is, unless it's just relating to your own star sign, unless you're in a third party energy somehow, but they always come up. So what else have you got? Bigger and better, more. Just keep saying bigger and better, like adding things up, or like equations and money and adding it up, and it just seems to be building up and adding up. You've kind of got those things where it was around Libra before, where things weren't adding up and they weren't making sense, and that they weren't, like, because you had the AdSense, the sense that makes none, and all that kind of stuff, or like it's just something that's, I don't know, whatever it is that relates to you, things that don't weigh up, right? Whatever that is, something of an equation where it's kind of like more puzzling to figure out. Put it that way, like it's more of a riddle. It's more of a riddle. It feels like more of a breadcrumb trail. It's definitely around Gemini energies, of more around a mother, of like leaving a breadcrumb trail around cooking. That's what I'm saying. Somebody might even start to take over the cooking, or even things in the kitchen. I mean, fuck, if you deal with a narcissist, I don't want to keep going over how petty they can be. But like, you know, don't go back to letting someone cook, or God knows what else, even if you was or wasn't. If someone is trying to take over the kitchen or something, or things that are going on in the kitchen, or I don't know, Pisces, I got no idea. It might mean that you just live with someone and they just get in your way, you know, and you try to go in the kitchen when they're not, because it feels like I'm cooking up. So I'm cooking, and as I'm cooking, the person comes in, makes you feel uncomfortable, so on and so forth, or whatever. These are only for people that live with people of America's Most Wanted, that make you feel uncomfortable when you're living there, that you just know this energy is like, oh God, I just got to get away. Yeah, right, those kind of energies. The people that live with you, right? Not energy that you know, just people that you live with. So you got family stuff there. So appointment equals ointment and cream. I've got no idea what that is. I mean, it's like cookies and cream. Or I mean, what is this about ice cream? Like ice cream. It's like girls, scream if you want to go faster. It's like, no, go faster. So someone's go fast. Someone's likes it fast. So whatever it is, someone likes shaft. Someone likes to drive the stick, and someone likes it fast. It might even be a new car that you buy, which is what I'm going to be doing. Okay, but buy a car. Some of you could be buying a car, or you could be shagging an Aquarian, or you could be shagging a Cancerian, and they like it fast, just quick, over, done. Or like something around that energy of like, or 7, or like it's just because I'm definitely picking up energies of 7, well, the Tower and Cancerian energies here, right? Fast. But that can also be buying a car for a lot of you as well. Okay, but if you go back to your ex, it's over before it begun, meaning it begins and then it's over, and it begins and then it's over, and as soon as you start, it finishes, because you've got something that ends like really quick, like it's like a peep show, and it just starts, and then as soon as you get into it, you're like, man, that's cushy, and then all of a sudden it stops. You're like, oh fuck, where's the rest of it? So you kind of got this like stick your money in the slot, and you get to see me for oh man, that's coming up references of people that do the old I don't know, sell private readings, or sell readings where you only, or sell, or send or like sell readings where you you only get it for like 2 days, and you spend like 15 to 20 quid on a private reading or on a well, you can come to me, it's not that price, but it's not that much more, but you can spend money on a extended reading. They charge you like 15 to 20 quid maybe to see an extended reading. You only get it for 2 days and then it cuts off, and you're like, hold on a minute, if this was a month reading and I just paid for a month reading and you've charged me say 15 to 20 quid for it, then surely I should get that for at least a month and not just 2 days. Doesn't weigh up, doesn't add up. Something around Libra doesn't weigh up, doesn't add up. It's people that sell readings but you don't buy it, you get it for, well, I mean, mine is Patron, so you get it for a month because it's a month subscription, right? But some people, when they do readings, they sell them for say 15 to 20 quid, but you only get it for like a day or 2 days, and then it cuts off and you can't watch it anymore, but they charge you a load of money for it, and I don't know where that's coming from. But that would be fair to that person. It would be fair to their followers and their clients, you know, because whoever it is has got a lot of clients, they've got a lot of followers, and people do things differently. So, you know, it's just the way that it is. It's just the way it is. But it's just the way it is, right? So, obviously, a lot of you are kind of floating around different channels and things. People do things differently. So you kind of got that, right? Because you've got fair, unfair. You've kind of got, like, this is very fair, this is honest, and this is really not fair, and this is really not honest at all, and this is too much, too expensive, so on and so forth, compared to like, this is just right, this is like just what I can afford, so on and so forth. That might be relating to readings and stuff, but you know, that's way too expensive compared to here, where it's not so much money or it's not so much effort that I have to put in towards a person, because it's quick, it's easy, it's nice, it's a good energy, compared to this person here where I have to put in loads of time, loads of effort, and it's just too draining, too toxic, okay, and God knows what else. It's too much effort. I've got to drop that. I've got to go towards what's easy. Okay, so you kind of got dropping things from Libra to weigh and balance things up. Let's drop what's not working and let's go with what is working. Okay, so if that's a person, that could be them. That is saying, you know what, I'm going to have to drop the person that's making me feel dry, compared to because that's drying up. There's no money in it. There's no love in it. There's no affection in it. There's no sex in it. It's all dried up. It's an old kind of energy. It's not worth it anymore. Libra makes a choice. Let's go towards the wet and wild energy. Okay, so you've got bosses and you've got money, you've got equations and people in your energy, big energies of that's crap, that's too expensive, that's not worth of my time, but this really is worth my time here, right here. And it's involving Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini energies. Not worth my time, but this is. I'm not going to waste my time doing all that if you don't want it and you don't need it. I'm going to spend my time here where I am wanted. Okay, it's the America's Most Wanted. You're dealing with Aquarian and Libra, Aquarian, Scorpio, and Leo's energies. The Eight of Swords. America's Most Wanted. What makes me feel uncomfortable? I don't want to be around it. I want to be around what makes me feel good, passionate, excited. Two of Cups energies. Peace, man. Peace with the twos. Make peace with the two. But make peace with those two. It's like, listen, make peace at those two. Dempsey and Makepeace. Dempsey and Makepeace. They were coppers. Police. Be careful around drug addicts and police energies. Don't know what that's for. But like, make peace. Let's make love, not war. Make love, not war. Right. Something to do with making. Move closer. Can you move closer so we can make love? What's that? Can you move closer? Just move a bit closer. Like, come here. Come here. Be a divine man. You're a trip, ain't you? From the UK, Divine Help. Sorry, I can't remember your channel name. Divine Healing from UK. Man, you are a trip, ain't you? That's great energy. But what was I going to say? Come on, look at what you could have won, Jim Bowen. Look, you could have won a Ford Fiesta. Look at it, it's crap. It's like, Jim, why do we want to come over there and look at why? Why would we want to come and look at all of that when it's crap? It's kind of, yeah, but you didn't win, did you? You're like, no, I didn't. So why on earth would I want to be looking at what I don't get on with? Jim Bowen, right, long story, but why on earth would I want to come and, like, why would I want to come and have a look at what I could have won when I'm not winning it? So you kind of got this, well, you can win. It's like, all you need to do is try again. So, man, what on earth is these messages now? Because they're getting mixed up. It's kind of like, look at what you could have won. Like, you can win this. It's like, look, you can have it. If you come, you can have it. So you kind of got someone that's about to put themselves on a plate and say, look, if you come over here, you can have it. So you've kind of got this Jim Bowen bullseye reference around Taurus, and which is Libra. It's also involving in this deck. It's not that one, but look at what you could have won, and you can win it, and you can have it if you come. So you've kind of got like, if you come over and visit, you can have it all day long. Because I keep picking up like a Michael Jackson of like, that girl is mine. Like a what do you call it? People that dance and they do that, do the jousting or something, or like that girl is mine. It's like, well, this girl will be yours if you come. So, man, you could be getting someone pregnant, or it's about like, if this girl is mine, is that girl mine or yours? What on earth is that for? Someone getting mixed up around pregnancies? Or oh, someone's got their pregnancy text mixed up. Someone's got their pregnancy text mixed up? What? A pregnancy text. Someone could be going for a pregnancy test, and they send it to the wrong bloke. Which means I've gone for a test and I've got it mixed up at the hospital, and they tell me that I was pregnant but I'm not. Oh man, y'all got a liar straight up here. What is that? What on earth is that? Like, I've got a pregnancy test mixed up, or I've got my cycle mixed up, or I've got my wires crossed, or I've got like a pregnancy text mixed up, like jumbled words, like I'm sending words to the wrong person, or I'm sending something to the wrong person, or am I? What is this around a pregnancy test and things being mixed up? Like, is this girl mine, or is this girl mine? Like, is this girl mine, or is this boy mine? These are for people that have got children with different fathers, maybe. And you might be having an argument with a person saying, look, no, that's my girl, or Michael, or like, no, that's my girl. My girl, talking about my girl. So don't talk about my girl. Someone's saying, don't talk about my girl like that. I mean, is this my girlfriend like that? Or don't talk about my girlfriend like that? Or don't talk about my son like that? Or don't talk about my daughter like that? That's you arguing with an ex for a lot of you. Because I'm hearing like I'm getting it mixed up with my ex. Like, there's an involvement of a child here. And it's like, I don't want to get mixed up with your ex. Because it's kind of like, look, come and see me and you can have me if you come. But I've got a child and I don't want you to get it mixed up because of the father being there. Which is like stepfather, father, like, or can I come? Yes, but the father is here? Or the father might be here? Or is the father going to be there if I turn up kind of energy? Like, are your kids going to be there? And it's like, no, they're going to be away. Putchy, that's you doing the same thing. Don't go over and see that. For God's sake. But my kids are away for the week. Or my kids are away. I don't know if this is where your kids are going on holiday and you're going to have some free time to be able to talk to the person that you want to, or you're going to have some free time to be able to go and see the person that you want to. Because it's saying, whilst the kids are away, I've got time. So you kind of got this energy of kids being around. And while they're away, I've got time. Or while they're asleep, I've got time. And I can only really talk to you when the kids are asleep. Those kind of things. That's for you mothers out there. Okay? Make something out of nothing. So whatever it is, Pisces, we're going to wrap it up now. Okay? But it feels like this blender and you're shoving loads of energies in. Magician energy. And that you are blending everything together. Mixing it all up. All of these star signs being thrown in and mixed up where they're all got the same placements. So if you don't know their placements, just Spirit is letting me know to let you know that a lot of these people have got, you got judgment, basically. You got judgment, right? So you've kind of got a lot of this putting a load of things in together and it all mixing up quite well. Like it all seems to be churning out. I'm becoming more efficient. I'm becoming better at being a fish. Okay, you're definitely going to be seeing fish. So don't worry. So you're definitely going to be seeing a fish. So for a lot of you Pisces, you're interested in someone else that's got fish in their chart as well. Someone else that's got Pisces in their chart. Somebody rising Venus or Jupiter. Because it's a fish seeing a fish, but I'm going to see your fish. It's kind of like playing cards. I'm going to see you and raise you, fish. So it's kind of like that. I'm going to see your fish and then I'm going to raise the bar around Sagittarius energy maybe, or Libra. And I'm going to raise you like, is this where you're playing strip poker or something? Or like a game in any sort? And you're like, I'll raise you and I'll raise the bar to this and you get this, but then I'm going to raise the bar and pay a bit more, or like I'm going to make you pay or make you wait for more. It's kind of like that. If you give me more, I'll give you more. And it's like, how far can we take this? Like, how far does this go before we like just completely get wet and wild and naked, or like before we go too far, right? Where I give you something, you give me something. And it feels like this energy of like it really coming to this like huge tower moment, right? Of where it's kind of like, okay, here, I'll give you this, you give me that. And you're climbing the ladder of a business, tiers, Patron, also climbing the ladder of a mortgage, a house and all that kind of thing, but also temperance and temptation as well, of like, I'll give you this and you give me that, and then I'll raise the bar and then you give me a little bit more, and then you give me a little bit more, and then you give me a little bit more, and you give me a little bit more, and then before you know it, you've got a tower moment of like, how far can this go before we actually start doing it? So you've kind of got this very tempting, alluring sexual energy around you, Pisces, of sending things and getting things in return, but then it getting to the point where it's getting not like, it's kind of like control out of control. Like it's getting out of control. It's getting to the point of where it's like, how far can we take this before, you know, we lose control of control of it, right? Because it seems to be like very big amount of something, and it's like, how can we keep doing this before we lose control of what we're doing, right? So like before everything gets very mixed up, and signals, messages, things, who knows, but relate them as you will. So that's what you've got coming up for your channeled messages for February, Pisces. So very good energy. Just narcissistic people, but you know, you've got to learn, just fucking ditch them, drop them. Don't go back to your old ways. Just continue as you are. You'll be fine. You know, you'll be great. Okay. They'll always be that. They'll always be there. The best way I deal with narcissism is just to not talk to them. Is to argue, give them the negative response and argue, and then those periods of like 2 to 3 weeks to a month where you don't talk, that's the best time. That's the best energy, when you're not talking with them. Okay, so if you need to have a big argument and a big outburst, this person will just storm off, tell you that you're to blame. Good, you know, off you go. Then we can actually do the good bit, which is they're not talking for a while. Okay, so you got those. Okay, so there you go, and you've also got a good win as well. Okay, so there you go. So now, because I've already done Aries and Capricorn, I'm doing the contract readings, right? So instead of the bonus that I used to do, I'm going to do that now, but it's going to be over on Patreon on tier 2. Okay, so if you are part of the full access bundle, I was starting to throw out what's in your soul contract, okay? And it's a reading for you, it's a reading for your partner, and then I've been actually enjoying what to do and what not to do, what they want from you and what they don't. Okay, I have got it wrote down, but I didn't have it prepared. What they want and what they don't want, basically. So what your partner wants from you and what they don't want from you. And I'll try to work that out with your reading as we go on of the stuff that I do over there. And that's what you get for your bonus. So this bit is free. This is the channel stuff. Try and back it up, but don't click off yet. It's not going to be a February one. It's going to be just a reading. It's not timeline specific, because I really wanted to do the readings for the soul contracts, but then I realised I'm not going to have time to do these and the weeklies and the monthlies, right? So bi-weekly. So I thought, you know what? Let's do the channel stuff, and then when on the bonus, that's where you will get not a really timeline specific, it'll be around 2 weeks, but it'll be from when I'm doing it, right? Basically, no time. But again, your contract. Here, what they want, what they don't want. Okay? Okay, so thanks very much, Pisces. If you want to join, you can. It's on the full access bundle over on Patreon, private readings, so on and so forth, angel radio and the music. Please make sure you watch, follow, subscribe, hit the bell, join, all that kind of stuff. I really do appreciate it. But angel radio music, if you don't know, I do produce my own music, and it's on another channel, but it's also on this one free. And if you want to support, you can also buy it very cheaply on Patreon. Okay? All right, guys, thanks very much, and I will see you soon.